Guys, back to another video. Today we're going to be reviewing Spider-Noir. Spider-Noir is a new TV show from Sony with the Spider-Noir brand, or IP. If you don't know, it's based on the same Spider-Noir that is in the animated Spider-Verse movies, Across and Into, and played by Nicolas Cage, also played by Nicolas Cage in the show. You can either go black and white or fully colored. It's more of a detective show, and yeah, let's just get into it. So lots of reviews coming out soon. So this one is one of the starting ones, and dude, I'm gonna go ahead and say the show B+. I have been more strict on my ratings recently. That's like a good thing. That's a good thing that I'm doing that. And dude, this show is really good. Dude, Spider-Noir may be my favorite show of the year. It's rivaling Wonder Man at the moment. Definitely beats up, Tales from 85. Nothing. But yeah, dude, Spider-Noir was awesome. Nicolas Cage did such a good job. The detective story is insane. The villains of it, Sandman, Silvermane, Electro, and Tombstone. And there's a Black Cat character that's a villain, kind of not. And the regular villains, though, are awesome. So starting off, the standout is Electro. He's played by a dude that was actually in Henry Danger. If you recognize the name Mitch Bilski, whoever that dude, he plays Electro in this. Standout villain. He's so good. Silvermane is like the big boss of all of them. He's really cool as well. Sandman is cool. He's the one you're supposed to care about the most because he has the biggest arc by the end. Tombstone is the kindest out of all of them, and is the one that is it's weird that Tombstone is the kindest, but by the end, he's the one that is trying to save them rather than anyone else. So I would say my ranking of the villains would go Electro, Silvermane, Sandman, Tombstone. Tombstone's still great, though. Thought they were great. The character that plays Black Cat is such an interesting character. Basically, she will go, she loves the dude that plays, this is a spoiler, she loves Sandman, or Clint. She loves him. But then when she figures out she can't be with him, she goes to Nicolas Cage's character, and they fall in love. But then she cheats on him and basically reveals his secret to people that she thinks might harm him, told them not to harm him, but she knows that they might, and told them his identity. And then went right after that to go be with Flint and date him. But then she doesn't because she can, but then by the end she can, and she's evil. She is one of the villains that is some people will be like, nah, she's not really a villain, but she is. She causes so much of the stuff in this show to happen, and technically all of the stuff that's happening with Nicolas Cage's character, Ben Reilly, is because of her. But also, the reason they chose Ben Reilly, not Peter Parker, is because one of two reasons. One, copyright issues. Two, it's because it's more mature, and they don't want that to be put on the Peter Parker name because there's another Spider-Man, Tom Holland Spider-Man, still going on. So they didn't use the Peter Parker identity and chose a really mature show with Ben Reilly rather than a less mature show with Peter Parker. So yeah, Nicolas Cage character is Ben Reilly, and also let's just get this out of the way. The biggest negative of the show, the CGI. I know going into this, you're like, oh, it's a TV show. I'm forgiving it. That's what I did too. I forgave the show of the CGI, but the CGI in some it's good, but in some moments it's real bad. The opening scene is not very good. The opening scene is very sloppy. But yeah, but that's just my biggest negative. I'm not gonna go much in the negatives. I don't usually do that with when I'm reviewing full seasons because it takes too much time to go through each episode and give my negatives. But I will just say my overall rating is a B plus. So I did have some problems with it, but I still thought it was really good by the end. I think they really definitely stuck the landing. The ending of this was really good in my opinion. Let's also talk about the suit. I really like the suit. It's very what it should be. Also, if you're wondering, did I watch this in color or black and white? I watched it fully in black and white. I did not even switch over to color once. Didn't want it. I didn't want to because it was made for black and white. It wasn't made for color, but people wanted color. They probably pushed for the color, so they did. I watched it fully black and white, and that's how I would rather watch it because that black and white thing was sweet. Really gave you the old aspect that it's supposed to have, and like whenever something cool would happen, like I know some people were like, oh, for I want all to see all these colors, it's more vibrant like that. Go right ahead, I get it, but like for me, with a show like this, I'm not watching it in color. Didn't even watch a single episode in color. The black and white was just so much cooler to me. um and yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I wasn't bored through this show. I will say that the origin of Ben Riley was a little strange, but I didn't mind it. The fact that him and all the many villains are all from the same military is awesome, and they're all like tested on. That's sweet. Um, but yeah, going back to the Black Cat character, she stand out in the show, by the way. She did so good. But like definitely a villain. If anyone's like defending her, like she wasn't that bad. She wasn't as bad as the other villains, but like she is the reason for a lot of this. And it's dude, the last scene of the show is so fun wherever Nicolas Cage, well, she goes up to Nicolas Cage's character because she's with Flint now, and she basically tells Flint to leave, and she's like, you know, I love Flint, but in another universe, I would have basically sailed off with you. And uh, he said something to make her mad because he just didn't care at that point because she betrayed him. Uh, and she said, go to hell. And he said, I'll keep it warm for you. And I was like, that's aura. My favorite line of the show, by the way. So, I love that. Um, But the whole detective story was really good. The fact that you thought some people were villains, some weren't. Some wild deaths in this. Um, and yeah, like there was one sad death, like a real sad death in the show. But dude, I really need a season 2 to this. If they don't, then I understand because it seems like a one and done. But I mean, Stranger Things has a season 2. I really hope Spider-Noir has a season 2 though, because like this show is real good, and I'd like to see what they do in the future. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna get to Daredevil season 2, by the way, because I know that I've been seeing the stuff for Daredevil season 3. I get it. I'm going to review Daredevil season 2. It's not at the top of my list. I'll just say is because like I don't need to review it. I've already taken so long that I don't need to do it as soon as possible. I just watched Mortal Kombat 2, so that'll get a review soon. Backrooms review coming Wednesday. Yeah, but I'm not done. So I said that Black Cow was a highlight. Nicolas Cage. Okay, so I love Nicolas Cage, and I know a lot of people don't like him. But I like his like goofy mannerisms, and I think it really fit in this show. And he did do them. So if you don't like the regular old Nicolas Cage goofy side, then you won't like his character in this movie because he does input that a lot in the show. But I really enjoyed it because I like Nicolas Cage, and I like what he did with the character in this show. And again, if you don't like regular Nicolas Cage, then you might not like his character or like the show. Which is fine. I get why people don't like him, but I really enjoy him. And I think he did a phenomenal job in this movie. Definitely a standout. Obviously, he's the main character. But, oh, I forgot what his name, but I think his character name's Robbie. Uh, Part of the Daily Bugle. He's awesome, dude. He's so cool. One of my favorite characters. He really ties in with Tombstone. He is one of my favorite characters. My favorite characters are Ben Riley, Robbie, whatever. Um, the Black Cat character, not based on the character wise, just uh quality of the character and quality of the acting. And I really liked Silvermane was cool. It really gave off the Godfather. Silvermane was cool, but yeah, there was a lot of good characters. I liked most people in this show, and I don't think there was a bad performance. I do think some performances could have been worked on, but like there's a lot of this that is cheesy, but it's like watch it in black and white. The black and white gives it the old feel, and for the cheesy scenes, it's like you forgive it because it feels like an old show, and it's great. And then, dude, the detective the whole detective narrative is so cool. Sorry, y'all, my hands are like weirdly veiny right now. Yeah, the detective show, like, it's really good. Like, honestly, like, I was invested through the whole show. I didn't binge it. I just didn't have time. I had to go places. But, like, whenever I had time, I was not stopping. Like, I was watching episode after episode. But, yeah, that's my thoughts on Spider-Noir. Make sure you like and subscribe. Take two. Make sure you like and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Comment below what you want to see in the next videos, and I'll see y'all in the next vid. But yeah, stay tuned, by the way. Once I have more time to upload videos, you will be getting more, like, cringe intros and stuff like that. Also, October cringe intros. We already know what these are, so yeah. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification, comment below, same videos. Let's see y'all in the next vid. Make sure you remember to noir your spider. Say that again?